Well, this parking lot looks a lot different. The last time we saw it.
Right now we are just outside an abandoned Toys R Us. The same Toys R Us I filmed a little less than a year ago. Well, it's actually not even abandoned anymore. It really never was abandoned. There's a new development in the Toys R Us story. As you can see, the letters have been removed from the building. I had no plans to actually make this video, but I was passing through this town and I passed the Toys R Us and noticed the letters were missing. So I figured, what a perfect time to wander around the building and take a look and see if anything has changed here at the abandoned Toys R Us. To start this video,
Let's start the video.
in the parking lot, there's actually a car dealership right there, as well as right there. So all these cars are extra cars that are at the car dealership. Now that there's a bunch of cars here, the parking lot is much cleaner than it was before. There's no abandoned carriage return areas. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to say carriage, shopping cart. There's no shopping cart return areas anymore. There's no more packages of old toys, just brand new cars sitting out here. I think the biggest change is the fact that the Toys R Us sign has been removed from the building. In the thumbnail for my previous video, I did a little bit of a rendition of what this would look like in the future, and now it looks exactly like what I thought it would. You can see the discoloration from where the sign was once placed on the building. It's crazy that this sat for months before anyone even did anything with it. The sign was sitting up there and would still light up every night. The last time we were here, there was a sign on the door that said goodbye from Jeffrey. It's no longer there, but what is inside is the Toys R Us letters, which is absolutely crazy. And there's still this sticker warning us that Toys R Us is protected by a security system. They're advertising free Wi-Fi. I highly doubt that the Wi-Fi still works here. This was an advertisement for some kind of game, like an interactive game you could play while wandering around the store. And this is a list of all the things that are prohibited at Toys R Us. No guns allowed at Toys R Us, especially Nerf guns. There's still a few remnants left inside the Toys R Us lobby. This was the safety board, so they'd post out like the recalled toys right here. You can still see the instructions on how to use a shopping cart hanging from the ceiling. I don't know why there would be trash in the trash can, but this barrel is like piled up high. It's weird that the tiles are still on the side of the building. I would have figured some of these would have been chipped off. Some crazy fans would have come out here and chipped off one of the tiles or something. Upon further inspection, if we actually peer inside the window, we can see that Jeffrey sign that I mentioned a minute ago. That was the sign that was on the door after the store closed. Last time I made this video, I thought it was kind of a joke, so I started doing stupid stuff like looking in the trash can. Let's do it again. No, there's no toys in the trash can, but there's a couple beer cans. So somebody was getting lit out here at Toys R Us. This might be one of the last times we see this exit sign. They're pretty much taking down all the remnants of Toys R Us. I love that exit sign. I don't know what it is. That's a cool looking exit sign. There's a few tiles missing on this part, and this is because there was a gutter right here. But as you can see, the gutter has been ripped off the side of the building. So there's no gutter around here anymore. It looks like they've moved some of the handicap signs to the side of the building as opposed to actually being in the parking lot, because no one parks here anymore. It's pretty much used for storage for the car dealerships around this area. So I guess they had to take the handicap signs and move them out of the way. Last time I also went and inspected the dumpster area. This time there is something way more exciting than just trash. Actual letters from the side of Toys R Us. Like this blows my mind that these are out here. They're starting to strip stuff off the buildings. So these are some of the letters, some parts of the sign for Toys R Us, and it looks like it's the classic letters. So these must have been the ones on the back side of the building, and I'm guessing that these are some of the lights that would have made them light up. Maybe it's just my mentality of trying to document and preserve everything, but I feel like these letters shouldn't end up in the garbage can. They shouldn't end up in a landfill. These are historical Toys R Us letters right here. It'd be a real shame to see these letters just get tossed out like trash. Like I said, these are historical Toys R Us artifacts right out here. I guess one cool thing about seeing these dismantled is you kind of figure out how they work. They would be illuminated with the light bars. Then you basically put these letter coverings over these shells. So you'd put the letter coverings over these, and then there'd be like electrical wires that go through these holes right here, and that's what would power the lights. Nothing too crazy out behind the dumpster. I don't want to step back there because like I don't want to ruin these letters. I don't know if somebody's like keeping these or whatever, but like I don't want to like accidentally break one of them. So we'll just zoom in. There's a Bud Light can back there, but that's about it. There's also some pieces of the old shopping cart return out here. These were out in the parking lot before. They're not out there anymore. They're over by the dumpster. So I'm guessing pretty soon all this stuff is gonna end up in a landfill because I'm guessing it's being thrown away. But there's nothing too crazy out here. There's a lot of alcoholic beverage cans out here. Somebody's just boozing it up at Toys R Us. Now, I'm sure a lot of people want me to go dumpster diving in the dumpster, but this is one of these chute dumpsters. It's like a trash compactor. So you throw the garbage down there, and there's actually no way to get inside of it from the outside. So sorry, no dumpster diving on this video. Maybe that will be something for a future video, but not this one. This rat trap's still out here. I wonder if they caught any rats in there. I'm not going to be the one to check. That is definitely not in my job description. On the loading dock, there's these weird planks of wood. I don't know what is up with these planks of wood. They got some markings on them. I don't know what the planks of wood are for. And my theory about the classic letters being ripped off was correct. This is where they had the classic Toys R Us signage, and as you can see, it's been ripped off, and I'm guessing it's over there by the dumpster. When we were out here before, there were some parts of the letters scattered over here on the ground. It looks like they've cleaned it up a bit. And there's all kinds of parts like moss particles out here. I'm guessing they must have fallen off the letters when they were taking them down. This customer pickup sign hasn't been removed from the building yet. Obviously, it's still hanging there on the side of the building. I'm guessing that's the next thing to go since the letters have been removed. That's probably on the chopping block. The last time we were on the back side of the building, one of the cool things we found was the classic Toys R Us logo with the star, but it's since been removed from the side of the building, but the star is right here on the ground. When these things are hung up on the side of a building, you really don't realize how massive they are. This is me standing up against the star, and it's way taller than I am. You really don't think that these things are so massive, but when you get up close to them, they're huge. Let's peek around back to see if the logo's still on the front. No, this must have been the side that was hanging on the building, and the logo was probably on this side, but as you can see, it's been stripped off. There's some light bulb particles smashed up inside. I'm guessing you would have like put a light bar right here and maybe one like going across right there. That's what would have made the sign light up. Another stupid thing I filmed the last time was down this little staircase, this weird blue door, and the blue door is still here. It's looking pretty damaged. There's also a dirty sock. The dirty sock is still here near the weird blue door. Not much to look at on this side of the building. Some ripped up gutters and more weird blue doors. I'm guessing these were fire exits for if like the building had like an emergency, it would have exited through these doors. They don't have handles on the outside, so I'm guessing these are fire exits. And now we've come full circle back to the entrance of the store, the front side of the store where we started the video. Looks like there's somebody coming right now, so I just want to, try not to get in trouble. This might be weird. How's it going? You guys clearing the place out?
Shelves.
What's that?
Shelving.
Oh, yeah? So we actually just got access to inside Toys R Us, and these are the original signs that were on the side of the building. So I haven't been in this building for at least over a year. This, I'm shaking, I'm so excited. These are all the letters that were on the building right here. So these were on the side. These would light up every night to greet the shoppers. There is the iconic R, and here is the remnants of Toys R Us. I gotta be quick in here, but this is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna walk around.
You stop talking.
And just kind of document the inside of Toys R Us, the old counter area right here. This is the customer service desk. This is mind-blowing that we're even inside here. As you can see, all the shelving units are being ripped out. These are the remnants of the Toys R Us shelf. Some Lego advertisements, and this was like a little game they would have. You can hear my voice is a little shaky because I'm so excited. I've never had an opportunity like this before. There's the old Lego sign and the price scanner sign right there.
The all remnants and the lights of the dim. A ledger off.
So the lights have now turned off in the store. I'm just gonna try to run around and document what I can. It's pretty dark. The old video game area is still lit up. Still have that classic R-Zone logo right there. And yeah, this was the video game area. There's some plugs right there. That's what would have powered the game stations. Just gonna run through real quick. The guys working on this place, taking it apart, were super nice, and and let me in, so I really appreciate that. This was my area. This was the old Star Wars aisle. This is pretty much where I'd hang out a lot. I hear the humming. That humming, I remember that from the old Toys R Us days. Sounds like there's someone over here, so it's gonna be weird. The old restrooms. Some of the old shopping parts right there. And then moving on, this was like the Nerf area. So all the Nerf guns were in this part of the store. I don't know what this is, some sports advertisement right there. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm so shaken up right now. Oh man, this is like the back room. So this is something I've never even seen. You don't see this as a customer. But this is the back room of Toys R Us. This is where they had those like power cars. But this is the back room. I have no idea. There could be some crazy stuff back here. Looks like some old. What do we got over here? Some crushed up boxes. Looks like a Christmas tree. Some weird stuff back here. I'm just gonna run through real fast. I feel bad. I have those guys waiting for me, so I'm gonna try to speed this up. What is this? What do we got? I'm gonna go fast. Some old shelf parts right there. Pretty cool stuff. Let's keep going. Continuing on back here. This was where the bicycles were. So all the bicycles were over here, all in these racks. Looks like these are some of the lighting fixtures. You can still smell the rubber of the tires, which is crazy. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice or tell by my hand right now, but I am shaking. That was the craziest opportunity I've ever had. Literally got to walk inside an abandoned Toys R Us. I don't know if that footage was good or anything. I was literally just running around because I got the opportunity to go in, and I was not going to leave that. Oh, like, I don't even know what to say. That was absolutely insane. Let's just take a minute to remember Toys R Us. This is probably the last time we're gonna see the building looking like this, because if they're ripping off the letters, they must be planning to do something with it. So I'm guessing that pretty soon the rainbow tiles are going to be painted over. It will probably be pressure washed, so you won't be able to see the Toys R Us logo. That classic entrance sign will be removed. So let's take a minute to remember Toys R Us. In the comments below, let me know your best memory from Toys R Us. Did you find a really cool toy? Did you get to meet Jeffrey? Let me know in the comments below. It's so weird seeing this sign for so many years, and now it's just gone. When I came out here to film this video, I never expected that I would actually get inside the building. If you thought that part was cool, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you thought this whole video was cool, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to support future videos like this, check out patreon.com/Ben.
No, I just found whatever.
Where for as little as $1 a month, you can gain access to exclusive bonus content. Or you can get yourself a Ben Lawrence t-shirt over on benlawrence.spreadshirt.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos just like this one in the future, make sure to hit the subscribe button.
Bye-bye.